Alright guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So we are back with Mr. Rose, and this is one of the most recent ones. I think when I put it on the playlist, this was the most recent one. 12 days and almost 500,000 views, so you can guess that it's a good one. What's the cringiest thing you've done trying to be cool? Oh boy, what a title. It is almost 20 minutes long, which is like very long by Medrose standards, but I guess that just means it's that good. As always, a link to the original video is in the description. Make sure you subscribe to Matt, and let's get started.
What is the most cringeworthy way you tried to be cool? I went to a week-long zoo camp when I was 9 and decided that I wanted to have an Italian accent around all my new friends, as this would be very hip. There were only two problems with this plan. Number one, my only model for an Italian accent was Rolf from Ed, Edd and Eddy. If you've not heard Rolf from Ed, Edd and Eddy, I'd brace yourself.
Rolf can see shoddy spot welding from a distance of 20 goats.
Number two, I did not decide that I was Italian until the third day of the camp. Some kids actually bought it until fucking Amanda piped up and said, that is clearly not your actual voice, and you can't just randomly become Italian. I tried to claim, it comes and goes. Well, Stanzo Branford always is not the only person to do something they thought was cool.
Why would you do that, bro?
Don't worry, Stanzo. These things, it's not like they haunt you for your whole life. When I was about 12, I thought buck teeth were the coolest thing in the world. So even though I didn't have them, I pretended I did all of the time and jutted out my front teeth over my bottom lip. At 58 years old, I still feel embarrassed by this when I think about it. Oh, sorry, my mistake, mate. Turns out they do haunt you forever. 40 plus years, you still remember that. Checkerboard pattern. I thought I was going to be the trendsetter.
What the
naturally deep voice. It actually wasn't until college that a teacher could call me out on it. In second grade, I would look at random students and teachers in the hallways. Who is that 7-year-old putting the moves on everybody? How you doing? I cut out paper Nike logos and glued them to my shoes. I bought a second-hand red leather jacket and used to wear it with an Hawaiian shirt, thinking I looked like Brad Pitt in Fight Club. I got scabies from it. I'm a super white ginger dude who is not cool at all. I used to wear a gold chain in high school and actively studied on how to be hip. I hate it, I hate thinking about it, and I hate you for making me think about it again. I'm imagining you making like flashcards to study with. You would not be incorrect. In middle school, I got the idea that I would be really cool if I acted mysterious. So I spent recess just looking out of the window intensely. Then this girl finally asked me what I was looking at. A bird. I said...
Bro is that anime main character energy. He just wants to be noticed.
She asked me where it was. I answered, oh, it's not a real bird.
Oh no, no. Okay.
It's just in my mind.
I'm sure they all thought you were very cool after that. I'm sure nobody actively avoided you because they thought you were absolutely insane. No.
I thought she would find me really deep and cool.
Wait, what? Did she?
Insane. You know, you were a girl in primary who tried to be mysterious. She did exactly what you did, and when some tosser asked her what she was doing, she said, do not disturb the water goddess during her contemplation time. The other child sort of looked at her like, what the fuck? Later, we caught the water goddess shitting behind a tree.
No. So that's what she was contemplating the entire time. Where to take a dump other than the toilet. Shitting behind a tree. The ways of the water goddess are mysterious.
Oh, Jesus Christ, my fucking soul. I thought I'd suppressed the... Hey, this is a safe space, yeah? We're all here to support you.
No, we're not here to support you. We're here to make fun of you and laugh. But hey, feel free to share with the group.
It's okay. In your own time. We can come back. Do you want us to come back? We'll come back. When I was a lad, I thought it looked really cool to have the tumor-esque bump on your cheek from holding a sucker between your teeth and cheek. So when I didn't have a sucker, I'd push my cheek out with my tongue. So it looked like there was an invisible dick always...
Thank you for that image. Thank you.
Chilling in my mouth. I'd always lean against a wall with my arms crossed and one foot against it, like this. Were you a principal at a middle school dance? When I was in middle school, I walked around with my arm hanging out the front of my jacket, like a Auron from Final Fantasy X. Looking back, I just looked ridiculous. Shaved my eyebrows in 3rd grade to be like Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
No. Shaved your eyebrows. I mean, that is dedication, I'll give you that, but...
Well, my brother did the same thing to look like Vanilla Ice. I printed out a picture of Leon from Resident Evil 4 and brought it to the hairdresser to be used as a reference. I cut my hair to look like my Guy Online avatar, showed a picture of it to a hairstylist and everything. That's bad. I would have quit my job and left laughing if I were that hairstylist. In 8th grade, during
Okay, that's not that
day,
bad.
I wore ski goggles like Seth Green from Can't Hardly Wait. Just googled Seth Green goggles, dude. Why? Hey girls, look at me. I am interesting. That was the sole motivation behind my decision. I spent a year dressing like Ducky from 16 Candles. Oh no, that's a reference I'll have to Google. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with
Oh boy. Are those the blind man glasses? The sunglasses from... What?
8th grade dance, black dress shirt, black pants, black belt, black shoes, red tie, black driving gloves. I'm imagining Agent 47 trying to infiltrate
Yeah, it's
the middle
Hitman.
school dance. Oh my
It's
god, the
Hitman.
noise I just made with my mouth scared me. When I was in the 6th grade, I brought a copy of Electronic Gaming Monthly to school, and I read through it between classes. Mortal Kombat was the headline story, and they had a joke in there that went, "What's the fastest way to a man's heart? Through his sternum." Thinking this was clever, I went and told my English teacher the joke. I walked right up to her and said, "Hey miss, what's the fastest way to a man's heart? Through his scrotum." I was probably in 4th grade, and I wasn't real sure what the word fuck meant. I understood what it meant to get fucked up in a fight, so I assumed it meant to beat up someone. So one day, this older kid was picking on me, and I decided to take a stand.
There's more? Oh no, that's the second story. What the hell am I doing?
I told him at the top of my lungs, on a bus, how I would fuck him.
No. Bro, imagine the bus driver just hearing that in the back of his mind, like, who the hell just said that? What the hell?
And fuck him hard. In 6th grade, I wanted to impress a girl by looking manly, so I sprayed water into the armpits of my shirt.
What?
And around the neck, so it would look like I had sweat stains.
Yeah, because nothing is more manly than being sweaty and smelly. That is like the peak of manliness. There you go.
Because girls love sweat. I'd sit near the cool kids and move my mouth like I was talking, so I thought I was cool. Ooh. Yeah. I tried to inhale lighter fluid so I could blow fire. Diarrhea. Filled water balloons.
Wait, if it's only diarrhea you got, I think you got away pretty damn well. Like, you drank something you absolutely shouldn't drink, and you only got diarrhea. I mean, that's a very small win.
And put them in my mom's bra because I wanted to grow breasts already. Oh god, what was I thinking? I used to draw X's on my knuckles because I thought it made me hardcore. Bought a swag t-shirt. Still cringe every time I think of it. I wore 2 caps at once, each facing a different direction. In middle school, to try to be the funny guy of the group, snorted the leftover sour sugar stuff left over from a sour Skittles pack. Oh dear, well at least you know when you get old like me, you no longer have to worry about doing immature stunts like that to get a cheap laugh out of people.
Come on. There you go. There you go. There you go. Do it, Matt. Do it. The 2 caps as well. Hell yeah. Imagine you're his neighbor. And you keep wondering, what the fuck is this dude doing? Oh boy. But speaking on the topic of snorting things, wait, maybe I can find it. Ahoi Brause. Waldmeister. There you go. That. How can you even describe that to someone who's never used that or eaten that? It's like sour-ish something. How do you translate Brause? It's a powder you can basically eat on your own, or you can just pour it into a drink with water, or sparkling water preferably, and get like your soda-ish. And they're all pretty sour. And then you have the green flavor, the Waldmeister, which is the worst of them all. And I and a couple of my friends, we used to snort that thing. And that was crazy. Like, that shit really hit hard. That stayed in your brain for a couple minutes. That was something.
When I was 13, I thought it'd be really cool to use a cane, like a wooden old man cane. I don't know why, but I thought I was Indiana Jones. Jesus Christ, where'd you get the cane from? Thrift store, I think? I had a little leather satchel too, because, you know, Indiana Jones. Probably looked more like something a 1970s girl guide would have, though. Yeah, I bet you had to guide. All the pussy that was following you. Freshman year of school in English class, we had a haiku competition, and I said this to the entire class. Megan Fox is really hot. She is really, really hot. The last line still echoes and haunts me to this day. Ejaculation.
No. Nein. Digga, was? Okay, I thought the first two sentences, they kind of added up and made it a bit funny, but bro.
I, during a variety show, acted in a rap battle. One of the verses went, looks like we're gonna have to step it up a notch. Speak about my sex life, what about your crotch? Bet it makes you cry, cause it's so dull. It's smaller than a slope. Well, why is null? Oh, when I was in 5th grade, I wrote
that wasn't that bad, come on.
My church's Wednesday night supper.
What? Rap and church? What? What kind of combination is that?
The chorus went, listen to the Father, listen to me, not to temptation, but to the Trinity. Oh, I'm cringing just typing that. I was forced to write a diary in year 9, so I had something to reflect on later in life.
Okay, you guys had that too? In my case, it wasn't year 9, but it was like 6th grade or 5th grade. I think it was 5th grade, where we were forced to write a diary in German classes for like a week or so. And even back then I thought that was the stupidest. You're forcing someone to write a diary? What like, yeah, sure, if you want me to practice writing, you can give me something else, but why the fuck am I being forced to write a diary? Like, I just basically wrote the same thing, copy paste for every single day, then changed it up a little bit. Today I had to do like, obviously I had to make it sound a bit tamer, because if I would put my own thoughts there, just got home from school. School was dog shit. I have more homework to do. Fuck my life. I can't just put that because the teacher's gonna read it, you know? To be like, I really enjoyed this math class today. No. Nah, fuck that shit.
Today I wrote out the lyrics to a different Rage Against the Machine song, since I was such a badass. Day 1, Monday. With a pocket full of shells. Day 2, Tuesday. We rabble babble family. Dunna. Day 3, Wednesday. Wow.
Hey, that is at least that's innovative, you know?
Are you ready to share? I did the... It's alright. Take all the time you need. This one time, I was
This
like
must
7
be heavy,
years old.
bro.
We were drawing pictures with markers, and at this point in time, limp busy cuts were a thing.
Busy
so I
cut.
decided to draw a hat and give myself a mad-looking goatee to impress the girls in my grade. I looked like the biggest idiot with a blue drawn-on goatee and lines on my forehead just because I thought Fred Durst looked cool. Kept it on until the end of school when my brothers picked me up. They couldn't stop laughing. Wait, were you drawing on paper or on your body? Unfortunately, my body. You what? You tried to draw a hat onto your own head, wearing my pants below
Why
my
would you?
ass in high school. I
What?
assume they're supposed to be below, as opposed to a pair of pants that relentlessly bellowed the words, my ass! In grade 8, I learnt of the fad of having your pants hang low. However, I couldn't get them to stay there, so I duct taped them to myself. You know how people wear their
What?
pants low down so you can see their boxers? I used to wear my shorts so high that my boxers would show through the other side. Those were my
What?
cool days. When I was 15, I wore a newsboy cap and a sweater vest, trying to capture a throwback look. In pictures, I looked like a skinny kid dressed up as a nursing home resident. A paisley Nehru jacket. I googled it. I'm so sorry. I used to hang multicoloured wool.
What is
Paisley
that?
Nehru jacket. I googled it. I'm
Bro, you look like a pimp. What the hell is
so
that?
sorry. I used to hang multicoloured wool at the back of a baseball cap like Jeff Hardy hair, or cut holes in my mum's tights and wear them on my arms. Jesus Christ. I had really curly hair growing up and I wanted it to be straight, so I took a couple large handfuls of ultra-strength hair gel and covered my hair with it and then tried to comb it straight. The end result looked more like crispy ramen noodles. I grew out a mullet ponytail to look like Bono when I was 12. You too? Hey, oh god damn it. In middle school, I spiked my hair. I loved Offspring, so I copied the lead singer's hair. I remember one Halloween, a teacher was asking everyone what they were dressed as. She thought it was for my costume. I accidentally went to high school, in blackface. It was Halloween.
What? What?
And I was trying to be a silhouette from those old iPod commercials.
Okay. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going.
Were all you could see was the headphones and the cord. I'd literally pay you to see a picture of you from that day. Well, speaking of pictures, here's Death Proof 6's prom photo. I'm laying on my couch with my phone sideways. So I saw the top half of your picture and thought, oh, he's cute. High school me would have... Oh, good
Okay.
God.
What? What happened to your lower half? What? Huh.
First, thank you for the compliment. Second, I initially posted this in r/blunder years, and someone commented nearly the exact same. Yes, reading these threads, I saw r/blunder years referenced a lot in these situations. So let's take a peek.
Of course there's a subreddit for that. There we go.
Blunders. It can't be that bad. Wore an apple jacket to my year 10 formal. Me, at 17, living it up in Vegas. I heart emoji, vagina. Here is red. Did user Get Sloth to...
Bro. He really thought wearing asparagus on your head makes you, like, cool or something. What is that?
would only, respond when addressed as E-Dunk. You look like the second person to die in a horror movie. 14-year-old me, photoshopping out my dad for Britney Spears. Oh, this is just so toxic. Could be worse. Pleb 4000 photoshopped themselves into a picture with their favourite band and posted it publicly to Facebook. Yeah, just hanging out with Avenged.
What?
Sevenfold, no biggie. All this effort for 3 people to like it. Thought
And 6 comments. Bro, you have more comments than likes. Okay,
it would
damn.
be cool to make Connect's body armor. The goggles absolutely make it. My uncle being embarrassed of me trying to sip some soda in public. Well, hey, that's a blunder for your uncle. That's well cool.
Bro, how hard do you have to suck on that thing until you get something in your mouth? Like, what? Bro, you can see it on his face, the expression, bro. He's like under so much pressure to get these 2 drops.
How could a straw go, I wonder?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh my God.
Yo, there's the shirt with swag on.
No! This is harder than I thought. Improvise.
Oh my God. Bro, the cat's like, what are you doing once again, bro?
I'm so close. How far away am I? Oh my days.
Bam's wondering what on earth you're doing.
Yeah. Can't really blame him, though. Oh no, the cap's falling down.
We Begin.
Yeah.
Yay.
3, 2, 1.
Let me guess.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Thanks, blunder years. Let's go back to Ask Reddit for a bit now. When I played T-ball while running between the bases, I had the perfect running technique. I would tilt my upper body with my head down and sort of angled so that I could be more aerodynamic. Waiting to run to the next base, I would collect handfuls of sand, which would be slowly released while I ran to look like clouds of dust because, you know, I was running super fast. To finish off my master plan, I would unnecessarily slide into the base. My parents thought I had a neurologic problem. My biology teacher asked me what the world's largest single-celled organism is, and I said, "Yo mama." What followed was the loudest silence I have ever experienced. When I was a kid, I used to mimic wrestling matches on my parents' bed.
I used to do that on the trampoline. Like I would just fucking RKO myself on the trampoline. That was fun.
Rubbing saliva on my forehead to mimic the blood.
It wasn't bad enough. It wasn't bad enough.
Oh. Me and a few friends made some signs on A4 pieces of paper protesting against 9/11 and Al Qaeda and walked around campus showing them to people. I have no idea what the fuck our aim was. I don't know who we were supposed to be showing our anger to or what we were trying to prevent, being that this was in response to 9/11.
Did you think someone on campus was like for Al Qaeda and 9/11 or what?
We just thought we were really cool. When I was 12, I
I can
started a
imagine.
Duck Appreciation Club. Now this would be cute, except I got really into it. This post goes on, I'm not going to read out the whole thing. They forced their entire grade to join. My favourite line in Mental Image by far, though, we had Duck Appreciation Day, where you had to take a minute's silence. I carried around a handmade sign in my pocket. One side said, awkward, and the other, so random. I would hold this up at situations where I thought it'd be funny. It wasn't.
Do you think you're in a sitcom or something, bro?
I type it like this. It was Friends.
It was Friends, though. What Friends, though?
Jesus, yes, I do. With 3 per 30, pull 3, U53 to num 3 or 5.
Oh, yeah. When people use numbers instead of letters. Especially for their gamer tags. Nothing made you look so cool than using numbers for letters, especially, and then you put a bunch of X's in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. Yeah, there you go. You got the perfect early 2010s gamer tag.
And 5 at 3 add 0 of the 3 to 3ers. $400/carrot Benortals to 00. Anything involving MySpace. Yeah, I thought we all agreed none of that ever happened. Yeah, stop. Boyfriend, girlfriend applications. No! I glued a magazine cutout of Hannah Montana next to a picture of me and tried to convince people I met her. It was so terrible. In middle school, I pretended I had a twin and even faked being the twin to fool my friends. I pretended I was pregnant.
What? Why?
In the 1st grade.
Okay. That, I don't know if it makes it funnier or worse or what the fuck.
When I was maybe 8 years old, I used to walk around with a fake limp because I somehow thought it looked cool. I'm cringing so hard right now.
Main character right here.
I used to do that all the fucking time. The fuck was that about that? My toes are deep into my soul thinking about when I did that. I would do this and pretend to pop pills. Damn you, Hugh Laurie! My friends and I pretended we were shape-shifting dragons and would refer to our classmates as mortals.
Oh boy, oh boy.
An African kid in the 3rd grade who tried to convince me he was a vampire, as well as a rugby youth Olympian who had his own love boat where he would make out with girls after he won. I saw him again.
Bro, what does this guy not have? In 3rd grade, bro? A love boat with girls to make out? In 3rd grade, bro. What does this guy not have? Damn.
Then after a few years, he doesn't remember. Hey, give him a break.
Ah, okay, okay.
Sometimes when you're a vampire for so long, your memories start to blend or fade altogether. I had a friend in high school who went through a phase where he went around telling everyone he was a werewolf. He would go up to girls he liked and ask if they were on their periods.
I'm sure that went very well, right? There's no possible way this could ever backfire in any way whatsoever. Oh my god.
Claiming he could smell it.
It gets worse, bro. It keeps getting worse. He could smell it. I'm sure he was the most popular guy in the class, right? Sure, the girls all loved him.
Because werewolf senses. Bro, skull emoji. I wore a bandana wrapped around my face for laser tag. Blue frosted tips. Became a communist. Nobody said calculator watch yet. Remember, there's no judgment here. I did the soldier boy dance after a class presentation. Oh God, no. My mom taught me smoking copy paper joints filled with nothing. Smoke copy paper joints filled with nothing.
No. Matt.
Smooth. Oh, dear. Get out.
Come on, bro.
Now, I just need to speak to you seriously for one moment, just about the future of this channel. Won't take a minute, and don't panic. But you may have noticed over the last couple of years especially, I've found it harder and harder to get you out a video every Monday. There's been more and more gaps in the scheduling, and there's been more and more times I've had to apologise because it's taken like 2 weeks to do a video or something. This has been for a few reasons.
Fair.
The videos have been getting longer. I've been getting more and more picky about what I do them about. I am a father of a 16-month-old child. I have a little side project on the go at the moment, which a lot of you thought was me on Taskmaster. It's not me on Taskmaster yet. But do continue, please, to bug Alex Horn to get Matt Rose on Taskmaster. It is in the universe. You couldn't be much closer. I can't really tell you much about that at the moment. For now, though, what I'm saying is I don't want to get burnt out. I want to carry on giving you the videos in the quality you...
Wait. No, the X's on the knuckles. No.
You deserve. So we won't be doing a video every Monday from now on. We'll be doing a video most Mondays. Anyway, let's end with 4 last stories where I don't think...
I mean, to be fair, right? How many years ago did you start actively doing that? How are you gonna bring out a video every single week with new stuff? It's wild. He lasted that long for so many years.
The authors are even trying to be cool, yet they're still beset upon by cringe. 6th grade, sometimes I would confuse something clear with the colour white. And not the colours themselves, just the names of the colours. In health class, we were discussing hydration and what the colour of your urine meant. I raised my hand and asked, what does it mean when you pee white? I didn't understand the looks I got, especially from the teacher. I remembered the awkwardness and eventually put...
Oh, wait, they thought... Wait, did they thought that he nutted or something? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Put it all together. It's not a pleasant memory.
No. Okay. I think they all thought he just nutted or something. Oh boy.
Now, I slipped outside a store once and accidentally drop-kicked a random guy's car keys out of his hand and onto the roof. I was 13 and had just started at a new school. Got told my mum would be late picking me up, but decided to wait for her in the library and get a head start on my homework. I walked into the library to find it was pretty full of much older kids, but I saw a seat over the other side of the room, walked across being stared at by the scary older students, but I did my best to be nonchalant, show them the new boy wasn't to be intimidated. Get to the empty place, pull back the heavy wooden chair with a loud squeak and drop my bag on the table, at which point the boy in the chair next to me leaned over and whispered, "Oi mate, this is an exam." Picked up my bag and walked back across room, red-faced, pursued by muffled laughter. Lastly, I don't know if this...
Ooh, okay. But that's one of the things that is way more awkward for the person going through it. I think the other people in class would just stop giggling for like 30 seconds and then move on. Like, I think we had something similar in my school days. where you could already hear like voices from students outside the room, then opening the door, trying to get inside, and all of a sudden they realize, oh, they're in an exam right now. And they also felt embarrassed, but they apologized, closed the door silently and left. And we just chuckled for like 15-20 seconds and then continued. That's something you will remember, but I think they will forget like the very next day.
Person's trying to be cool or not, I don't really know what they're doing. Sent an email to 3 girls I was interested in during the summer. The email said something along the lines of, I like you. I would like you to be my girlfriend for the upcoming school year.
So wait, what if all 3 of them say yes? I mean, it's a Reddit user, so that probably is never gonna happen, but just in theory.
If you are interested, please let me know. If not, could you please send this to Girl B and Girl C? I requested that because I couldn't confirm if I had the proper emails for any of the girls, you see. Bruh. What the actual fuck, dude?
Okay, and what was the end result? You're still leaving us here on a cliffhanger, bro.
Holy shit. Oh my fuck, dude. I quit.
Ah. Wait. No. No. Where's the playlist continuing? Stop here. Oh boy. Man, they really left us on a cliffhanger with the last one. But to be fair, I wouldn't think that a Reddit user could get 3 girls at the same time. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't be chilling on Reddit. Okay. As usual, Matt with a banger. Great stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have other requests, be it from the man himself or other channels, you can leave me that in the comments or join my Discord and let me know there. If you have something to share on that point, what's the cringiest thing you've done trying to be cool? Honestly, I don't remember, but I think that is like on purpose. I think my mind is like actively trying not to bring it up again. But if you feel free or feel confident enough to share with the group, let us know in the comments so we can have a laugh together. Okay, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. And I hope we'll see each other again in the next video. Until then, take care, have a good time. Bye!